usually rally around their leader, a symbol of in times of war, nations usually rally around their leader, a symbol of stability, but not in Israel. A staunch show of support from international allies has done nothing to stem internal calls for Benjamin Netanyahu to go over his failure to prevent Hamas's surprise attack on October 7, the deadliest in the country's history.
I want the people of Israel, the people of the world, to know where the United States stands. I've had my great Secretary of State here. He's been here for a lot, but I wanted to personally come and make that clear.
The embattled leader has long been facing a crisis of confidence at home. His attempts to push through a dramatic overhaul of Israel's judiciary earlier this year drew months of violent opposition. Weekly mass demonstrations stopped traffic, and reservists threatened to refuse to report for service. Netanyahu is also still under a corruption cloud, accused of bribery and fraud in a case that has been ongoing for more than 3 years. But the events of October 7 have cast a new shadow on an already storied career.
All the studies, public opinion polls in Israel since the 7 October attack are clear. Netanyahu has become unbelievably unpopular. He should resign tomorrow based on those figures. If there was an election tomorrow, he would lose catastrophically. And that's not surprising considering the fact that this attack on 7 October was the worst on single day in Israel's history.
While Israel's army and intelligence bosses have all admitted to fault for their failure, the Prime Minister has acknowledged no such responsibility, and confidence in his ability to lead or bring home the 200-odd Israeli hostages being held by Hamas is sharply declining.
We are going to win with all our strength. Are you ready?
A recent survey shows up to 80% of Israelis believe Netanyahu should face the music, including at least 3 of his ministers, who are said to be considering stepping down as a way of holding him accountable. For a man who's escaped such accountability for almost 2 decades, this could be the final straw. Isabella Bull, TRT World.